Mind Musers. Your favorite brain boosting pit stop is back. MindMuseAudio, serving up wisdom nuggets faster than you can say existential crisis. Look, I know those super long book summaries can feel like watching paint dry, right? Who's got 2 hours to spare when you're just trying to figure out what to make for dinner? Not us. We are here to give you the absolute gold quickly so you can soak it all in while you're on the move. Maximum aha moments, zero wasted time. Today, we are pulling up a comfy chair, getting super personal with a book that's basically a hug for your brain. Maybe You Should Talk to Someone by Lori Gottlieb. And trust me, this isn't some stuffy textbook. This is like eavesdropping on the juiciest, most honest therapy sessions ever, both as a therapist and a patient. Lori pulls back the curtain on what really goes down in therapy, and it's messy, it's funny, it's unbelievably human. Get ready to feel seen. Therapists are just people. Alright, let's bust the first myth right now. For years, I kind of pictured therapists as these flawless, enlightened beings sitting on a cloud, judging your every thought. Turns out, nope. Lori, who is a therapist, bravely shows us she's just as wonderfully messed up as the rest of us. She goes to therapy herself. Key takeaway number one: therapists are humans with their own baggage, bad hair days, and existentially dread. They're not gurus, they're guides who totally get what it feels like to be lost. This was a huge whoa moment for me. It's like finding out your favorite superhero trips over their own cape sometimes. It makes them more relatable, right? Lori shares her own journey of therapy after a big breakup, providing that even the experts need a safe space to untangle their thoughts. It just makes you think, if someone who helps others cope needs help, then it's totally okay for me to seek it too. No shame, just humaning. We're all storytellers, and sometimes our stories suck. So, Lori teaches us that a massive part of therapy is realizing we all tell ourselves stories about our lives, and sometimes those stories are total garbage, holding us back. Key takeaway 2: the narratives we create about ourselves and our past can be way off, and therapy helps us rewrite them. We walk in with our carefully crafted drama, our woe is me saga, or our I'm totally fine, nothing to see here act. But often those stories are just defense mechanism keeping us stuck. Think about it. Have you ever told yourself, I'm just unlucky in love, or I'll always mess things up, or I'm just not a morning person, even though you've never actually tried being one? Those are stories. Lori's patient often come in with one version of their life, and through gentle nudges and tough questions, they start seeing the real story, the one with more nuance, more hope, and more choices. It's like finding out you've been reading a bad fan fiction version of your own epic novel. Grief isn't just for loss, it's for everything. Here's a heavy one, but super important. Grief isn't just about losing a person. Lori shows us key takeaway 3. We grieve all kind of losses. The loss of a dream, the loss of a past version of ourselves, the loss of a future we imagined, even the loss of a belief. It's not just about death, it's about acknowledging the end of anything significant and giving ourselves permission to feel all the messy feelings that come with it. I mean, think about it. Ever felt weirdly sad after quitting a job you hated? Or after graduating, even though you were stoked to be done? Or when you realize a friendship isn't what it used to be? That's grief. Lori's patients often process the grief of unspoken words, missed opportunities, or futures that just didn't pan out. It's about letting yourself feel the sadness, even if it feels silly to grieve something that's not a person. It's totally okay. Change happens in the how, not just the why. This is a big one. We often get stuck trying to figure out why we do things. Why am I always late? Why do I overthink everything? And while understanding the why is cool, Lori's book hammers home key takeaway 4. Real change often comes from focusing on the how. How you're going to do things differently right now. It's about moving from insight to action. Therapy isn't just about talking, it's about making shifts in your actual life. It's like endlessly debating why you keep hitting snooze. Knowing why, that is, you're tired, you hate mornings, your bed is a black hole, is one thing. But the real shift happens when you focus on the how. How can I set my alarm across the room? How can I get to bed earlier? How can I make my mornings less painful? Lori really emphasizes that therapy is a space to figure out those practical how to steps, even if they feel tiny. Baby steps, huge impact. The power of connection and vulnerability. Finally, and this is maybe the warmest takeaway, we need human connection like we need oxygen. Key takeaway 5: therapy at its core is a deeply human connection where vulnerability is your superpower. Lori shows us how truly seeing and being seen by another person, even a paid professional, can be profoundly healing. It's a space where you can drop the mask, be messy, and feel accepted, which is something we often crave in our everyday lives but are too scared to ask for. Think about that moment you finally told someone something you were holding on to, and they just listened, no judgment. That feeling of relief, that's a taste of what Lori describes. Her patients and even she herself find immense relief and clarity by being vulnerable. It's not about finding solutions right away, it's about being heard and understood, which is surprisingly rare and incredibly powerful. So maybe you should talk to someone, or at least be more vulnerable with the people you trust. Maybe you should talk to someone is a beautiful, funny, and incredibly honest peek behind the therapy curtain. It reminds us that we are all just figuring things out. We all have our quirks, and sometimes a little help makes a huge difference. It's a book that truly makes you feel less alone in your struggles. What's a story you've told yourself that maybe needs a rewrite? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going. If this quick dose of therapy wisdom hit home, give us a like, subscribe to MindMuseAudio for no fluff insights, and share this with anyone who needs a gentle nudge to talk to someone. Remember, your feelings are valid and you are never truly alone. Until next time, mind musers, stay curious and keep growing.